Hello, fourth graders. It's Miss Leon. Here we are learning about how to use the distributive property to multiply. You are going to be seeing this strategy in both lessons 5 and 6, so that's why I've added this at the top. But I want you to remember what it means to be the distributive property. And the distributive property has the root word to distribute, and that means to pass something out. I drew this little picture here because I want you to remember, like if Miss Leon were to distribute paper, I would take the paper from my stack and pass it out to one person, then take another paper from that stack and pass it to another person, and the paper from the stack and to the third person, and so on and so forth. So the distributive property. The problem that we're going to be solving is 24 times 13. So what I want to do first is I want to break up the 24 into its expanded form, which is 20 and 4. So 20 plus 4 equals 24. And then also break up 13 by its expanded form or place value, which is 10 plus 3 is 13. I then went and took 24 and drew out 20 of these squares going across. So I went ahead and have this finished, but I'm going to show this to you how we would do it in the process. All right, to begin, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, there are 20 of these boxes or these units filled in. So I'm going to label that 20. So it says 20 plus 4, so I need to make sure that I shade in another 4, but I'm going to do that in a different color. 4. So to begin this array or this area model, I need to make sure that I am building an actual array. So I'm going to go ahead and use a straight edge to make this very clear. All right. Now I'm going to make sure that I do the 13. So I have to make sure I have 13 coming down. With the expanded form, it is 10 plus 3. So I'm going to take this existing 1 colored in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to label that on the side. And then I have plus 3. So 1, 2, 3. Label that over here. And I'm going to have to line this out. Okay, so for this to be the area or array model, I need to make sure that I am making a square or a rectangle because arrays are shaped like a square or a rectangle. So this is my whole amount. I see where there is a separation between the colors, so I'm going to make sure that I line this out as well. All right, I have 4 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I will have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes inside my whole area model. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and color code these different parts to match up. Now, when I'm doing this, I am just lightly shading. I'm not taking a whole lot of time to draw this in really dark or anything. I really don't have time for that. I just want to do this pretty quickly. So as you can see, that's how I've gotten that one done. I'm going to go on and finish the rest of the 3. Okay, now that these are all shaded in, I'm going to go ahead and start doing my distributive property where I multiply. I see that I have 10 coming down and 20 across, so I know that I'm going to be doing 10 times 20 here. So 10 times 20, 1 times 2 is 2, and then the 2 zeros on the back. So I have 2 and then 2 zeros, that is 200. The fun thing about this is if I wanted to count out all these individual units inside here, I will find that there are literally 200 units inside this shaded area. I also know that there are 10 going down, so I could count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. I could do that. Don't want to, but I could. And I would know that 10 times 20 is 200. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 10 10 going down, and 4 going across. So 10 times 4 is 40. And I have distributed this 10 to this 4. The next thing I want to do now is I have taken this 3 down here, and I need to distribute this 3 to this 20. 3 down, 20 across. 3 times 20. 3 times 2 is 6, with that additional 0, which is 60. And lastly, I have 3 and the 4. That's where I get this. 3 down, 4 across. Distribute the 3 to the 4. 3 times 4, which is 12. I'm going to write these 4 partial products, which is what these are, in order from least to greatest. So the greatest to the least. So it's 200. I have 60. I have 40. And I have 12. I'm going to take these 4 partial products and add them together and find that my solution is 312. So if I take 24 times 13, I will get 312. And if I really wanted to, I could count all these individual little units or little squares, and I should have 312 colored in. Please remember when I say area model, area is like when you are covering things, and that is exactly what we did. We took 24 across and we did it 13 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 24 coming here, and I did it 13 times 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to find out this answer. Good luck, and I know that you will be great at this.